I'm taking a very weird step. I mean, this step is very different for me. I've always had my own thing going ever since school, and I don't know, I just feel like it's the right time for me to actually look for a job, like a salary paying job. And I have my reasons actually, and I feel like these are the reasons that you should look out for if you're an entrepreneur as well. So the first thing is, bootstrapping is not easy, especially when you don't have a constant flow of income that is constantly fueling your startup. It's very difficult. I'm being honest, very, very difficult. And it's not as if your product is bad, it's not as if your services are bad, it's not as if what you're selling is bad or anything. It's just like you just don't have the resources to reach the people that actually would value what you're trying to offer. And you know who they are. Like, I mean, you know your target audience, you know all that, but like you just can't reach them because you don't have the resources to reach them. It can be quite frustrating. And I'm like, at this point, I don't know, I have all these skills and I can actually get a job just to, like, you know, cover up those expenses that I need to take, because none of my businesses are bringing in constant flow of income. And I'm saying constant because not as if money is not coming in, it is, but it fluctuates. There are months where there's money, I get clients or I get customers, and the next 5, 3, 4 months I'm not seeing anything. I'm only seeing potential clients. Like from January till now, I've had only potential clients for Serifix especially, and like it just dawned on me that I can't keep on going this way, because if I continue like this, I will not grow. Like my businesses would not grow as fast as I want them to. I really want them to grow very fast because I've been in business since 2018. That's quite a long time. Yeah, so I feel like these are reasons. This is like major reason, honestly. Bootstrapping is a good thing. Bootstrapping just means that you don't have an investor, you know, giving you money to like run your business, like for capital and stuff like that. Or you didn't even start with capital at all. You're just going as money comes in. But then that money has to come in, right? And yeah, so basically as an entrepreneur, not just me, even you as well, you should know the right time to get a job. This step I'm about to take, how does it affect me, and how is it going to affect me? I honestly think, because this is the first time I'm actually seeking for a job, like I mean a job that I don't know who started, who owns the business. I don't know anybody that is working there. I don't know anybody that's there. I mean, I've worked in firms, but the actual firms I've worked with, my parents knew the person that owns the place, and the second one, I kind of knew the person before I even thought of working with the person. So I've not really like randomly just go on LinkedIn and just apply for jobs, and I feel like it's going to be a fun experience. I feel like it's going to be a good time. And I'll get to actually experience what people mean by toxic work environment, like what's trending on Twitter right now, you know, and like all those type of things. I feel like it's taking me to another side of me, of where I'm not the leader of the team, but I'm within the team. I feel like that's one experience that I wish I have more of, because that will like help me to understand what my team members are going through at certain times. So I think it's a good opportunity, and yeah, basically. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my journey, the beginning of the journey to, you know, making my design portfolio. I'm going to be applying for the role of a graphic designer, because that's like the easiest I can do, still considering that I still want to run my business on the side. Not really on the side, I want to do the job on the side, because my business is the main thing, the main focus, because that's just me. I love my businesses so much. I love everything that I do, and anywhere I find myself, I always put them as priority. Sometimes I feel like it may be a bad thing. Sometimes I feel like it's not, but that's just what I want. That's what my heart is drawn to. So I'm applying for graphic design roles. Mainly remote, especially, like that's my key focus, remote, because I don't want to have to be going out when I don't want to. I mean, That's just me. And I also want to still have time for like my other businesses, and so I'm applying for the role of a graphic designer, and I'm going to be doing my online portfolio. I decided to use an online portfolio because it's not just graphic design that I do, as it's like that's not the skill I have as a person. I'm also still working on my architectural portfolio. Later on in the vlog, you hear me talk about that. And I'm just going to create only the page for graphic design for now. And I just hope nobody asks me about my work, like what I've been doing, what I do, because like I don't know what to say aside from I'm an entrepreneur, and I don't know, I just feel like that will put me in a very weird position, but we'll see as time goes on. I'm really looking forward to this experience. I don't know, it's kind of strange for me, but yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the vlog.
Hey guys, so today is Sunday. I basically just activated my card today after service, did some shopping. I also did make a special dedicated today. I'm so excited about it because I miss it. Smoked fish spaghetti, it's just the best. Yeah, then I'm about to start creating my my portfolio. Yeah, so let me get my tripod for this. Okay, so I actually want to I've reached a point in my business where I have sort of mastered it. Honestly, yeah, I'm not an expert, first of all. Like anybody that thinks I'm an expert, you're wrong. I'm not an expert. And I didn't have the only prior teaching or education I had for business was in my school. We had EDS practical, and EDS practical is 2 years. You pick different topic subjects to cover for each year. So I did 1 year of business plan development. So and during the whole course and everything was for 2 semesters. We taught some business related stuff. So that was like my first opening to like proper tutoring in business. Aside from that, I've been doing trial and error, and that's why I actually started my YouTube channel to like share with you guys like my journey and like things I learned, so that you that are starting do not have to go through every single thing that I have to go through. So I started my business with like little caps. I started with 4,000 naira. That's what I had on me when I started doing business. So I've reached a point where I've now realized the importance of marketing and how much marketing actually costs, and I've sort of done like trial and error and tested different strategies that could work for my business. So now I've reached a point where I'm comfortable enough to put in a lot of resources, like as much as ₦1 million or ₦2 million into my business, so that I can actually like move at a faster speed. But I've not been able to get that money yet. Okay, the reason is because I made some mistakes and I directed my funds to the wrong direction. So yeah, and again, I actually feel like I should not have moved out of my parents' house when I went to Yaba, because the money I spent to survive there was actually a lot, and I could have actually just kept it for my business. So that's another thing. But now I've just said, okay, NYC is currently waiting for my master's, so while I'm waiting, I should get something doing. I just feel like it's not a bad idea to get a job, a paying job. I hate it so much. I hate it 100%, but I have to do it just so that I can raise funds. At least I'll redo my NYC kind of thing. The place I was working for NYC, these people did me wrong. I've actually not even been looking for a job at this point, because I already had the job offer even as at when I graduated. That was like months before NYC started. But then after a while, they just stopped giving me work to do and stopped paying me. So I'm like, what am I doing here? And then when I called the person in charge and everything, keep telling me I should hold on, because apparently he doesn't want to give me more work until they've paid my arrears, because they stopped paying me last year, September. So, and there's a lot of money. Yeah. So there's that one hanging there, and I just pray that one like gets released, because that was like my plan for like NYC. Like I was to get out funds for my business and everything. So since I'm just here, I'm not going to stop any of my businesses, because I have people that are working, for the companies that I started, and like we're all like, there's a team on ground. So even if I'm like occupied, I have people that can take over like to handle stuff. So what I want to do is apply to UK jobs or Canada jobs, remote jobs abroad, and then apply to one in Lagos. So I'll run 2 jobs, but I'll do one first and see how it is, then apply for the other. So, but before I can do that, I already have a CV, so now I'm on ground already. I need to work on my portfolio, my design portfolio, and my cover letter. So that's what I'm going to be doing throughout this week.
So I'm going to be talking about the concept I want to use for my portfolio, process I'm going to take, and just basically talk about what I'm doing. And I'm hoping that it's something that will guide you if you're interested in also creating a portfolio or something like that. You need a portfolio whether for your business or for yourself as a person. You can also use it as a guide. So first of all, there are different ways of coming about creating a portfolio, right? You don't have to use a website, but then it's more advisable to use a web link or a link for your portfolio, because then it's easy for people to just click on the link and view everything instead of downloading a file on their phone and things like that. You get. So that is why I decided to use an online portfolio. An online portfolio, there are different online portfolio sites, and then there is also a full website. So you can decide to use a full website with your own domain and everything like that, and then you can also decide to use an online portfolio site like Behance, Adobe portfolio. Those are the 2 major ones. Dribble is there. Those are the ones that people use, their portfolio websites. Okay, so for me, I decided to use a full website. So EditorX, I love EditorX because of the responsive design. The design, if you design for the website, it kind of gives you a tablet and mobile version at the same time, and then you can basically go to the mobile version and edit it a little bit just to make it look more presentable. But once you have designed that one website, you don't have to design another complete one for mobile or anything like that. You understand?
Hey guys, so today is actually the next day. On Sunday, I was able to come up with the structure framework of my portfolio website, and then I was like, it was already 11 p.m. So I was like, I'll continue today. So it's already morning. I've done my morning routine and everything. Sorry I didn't take you guys along with that, because trying to get used to the vlogging thing. But this is the homepage. On the homepage, I have my name and welcome to my design portfolio with my face, obviously, and just a little bit about what I'm offering, what the person that is viewing my portfolio can get. And I put a hire me button, and then right here shows the amount, the number, the roles that I can apply for with this portfolio and what people can employ me for. Sorry about the noise, they're putting on joint somewhere. So then this is a little bit about me. So this is my story of how I came to be a designer, and this I'm going to change it to hire me as well. Then here I'm going to put 2 images of myself, work-like images basically. And then here it shows my education history. It's going to be, let me open the preview. So it's going to be a hover, so you hover on it, and then on this side you see the years. This one is going to be the years I've been in the school, and then this one is going to show the name of the school, and this one is going to show the level of study. So the same thing for this, and then this, it's going to be upside down sharp, but secondary school, tertiary. Then these 2 are the 2 Udemy courses that I've completed and finished that are in relation to my skills, the skills I'm trying to put up here. So because there's business courses I've taken and I'm not doing anything business here. I'm looking for an employment role. So I have AutoCAD course I did and a course on storytelling. So and then this one is same concept, but this one's going to be for my work experience. So I'm only putting 4 out of, well, I've worked for 2 architectural firms, and I'm going to put Serifix, because Serifix is a design firm that I started by myself, but obviously I've worked there, so that's the work I've been doing for most of my life. So I'm just going to put that there, and I'm putting Plotter NG here because I'm also in charge of brand design and graphics for Plotter NG. So that's Plotter NG is also my tech company. But I don't know, people say that you should put everything you've ever done in your life, but I'm just going to put those 4. But this is a repeater, so if I want to add another item on the list, I can definitely add it, and it just create it for me. So that one's never an issue. Then this is like my skills. So you know when people have like percentage, so you kind of like a circle and then like percentage inside and shows like the name of the skill under. So I'm going to create that in Illustrator and just bring them as images here, just so that it's easier. These are container boxes, and I hope this works. I don't know, I should have used a repeater, but I was finding it difficult to get the repeater to form this shape. So I'm going to try out these container boxes and then see. If you guys are not familiar with Editor X, I would actually put a link in the description for tutorials on like how to use it, because I feel like it's important. So these are my featured services. So I'm changing this to my portfolio. So this one is going to link to each particular page in my portfolio. So this one will be graphic design, architecture, fashion design, video editing. I'm just going to show a description here, and if you click on it on the title or an image or anywhere, it's going to take you to the page for that portfolio. And here's just going to be hire me button. I'm going to change that as well. Get in touch. So I'm going to put in information and a button that leads to the contact page, right? And then this is going to be an image of me, and I'm going to change all this address obviously to mine. And then this is the only one that I'm putting here for now, which is my graphic and branding portfolio. That's the only one that I'm putting now. The project 1 obviously has a name. I've already written down all the projects that I'm going to put here. Yeah, so this is project 1, Ganeta Industries IG page. Hauna branding, this is a branding that I did like just for fun. Plotter's branding, Serifix launch stuff. So the launch for Serifix websites, I did a lot of graphics related to it, so I'm going to use that. Then this one is one I'm working on now. I'm just doing it for practice and for content on Serifix page, so I'm working on this one now, right? So what we have is project description and images that will show the work I've done, and there can be videos. I can change it from image to video if I want, if I have to show a video. So that's everything for the portfolio page. There's no footer. I removed the footer. I want to remove the footer, but I haven't. Then the last one is the contact page. Contact page just has how to, how you can get me. This is my address, my phone number, all my social media handles, and then a form that someone can fill if they want to book my service as a freelancer. So, and then have this image. I don't know what will be here, but that's everything. My navigation bar is on the side. I'm going to show you guys everything when I'm done. created on Editor X. This is my portfolio, guys. So this hire me button will take you to the contact page. Let me just go through everything. First, about me, my educational history, over, and it shows you the school and level of education. I've taken 2 Udemy courses, and my work experience, ARD Studios, Plotter, Serifix, and Doma Construction Limited. These are my skill levels for all the softwares and soft skills that I basically chose to put here. This is what's going to lead to like the first portfolio page, or you can just click here to take it to the first one, and then get in touch with me. And then this is my contact information. This is my business line. I want to click on hire me. Hire me will take me to contact page. Contact page is not much, it's just this. It just has my contact information and things like that. Yeah. Then if you want to like contact me on WhatsApp, this is WhatsApp, this is Instagram, and this is LinkedIn, and then has my email address. So let's go to the menu bar. I wanted my menu bar to be a bit different from this, but I will figure it out when I'm adding my fashion. I want to add my fashion portfolio here next. So I'm going to add, so I wanted like to have buttons, like my face will be here, and then to have an icon here that goes to the homepage, an icon here that goes to graphics, an icon here that goes to fashion, an icon here that goes to architecture, like that. But time, and I wanted to start applying for jobs. So I've applied for like 10 or more than 6. I've not gotten any feedback from anybody. It's so hard, like, but then as I'm applying for the job, I'm going to continue working my business, obviously, so at least I can check this off my table. So let's go to my design portfolio. So this is it. I didn't change this image. I didn't know what to put there, so I just left it like that. So we have Serifix. I just picked these out of the things I've done. This is a brand new project that I did for fun. This is Plotter NG's work that I've not really, it's not the only work I've done, but like I just put this because it's making sense. And then other projects. This is like, it was long time ago. When I was in school, I was doing CV templates. We tried doing collaborating with a brand that like makes CVs for people, so we're doing the designs for them, but it didn't work out. So yeah, so that's everything.